Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Woo, woo. So what's going on, sister?
And not much. I was thinking about barbecuing, and then I thought, in 100 degrees, I can just make some food in the house. You
Right,
know, I'm not doing a 100-degree barbecue.
right,
The,
right.
the park is getting packed. I
Wow,
mean, it's like 10 in the morning, and the park is already getting packed.
wow. And that's a nice park too, so
Yeah.
that's understandable. Oh my gosh. So are they already parking in front of your house too?
Not yet. They're getting there though. The side streets are getting filled up right now, and
Wow.
they've been shooting off fireworks. I'm like, what the heck?
Trying to hurry up and get it done before it gets too hot because didn't you tell me it was gonna be like
A
the
100 degrees.
yeah. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
girl.
You know those people are gonna be sitting out in 100-degree weather for a long, 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 long time.
Mm-mm. That's too hot.
I remember one time we had an RV, and
Mm-hmm.
we took our RV over to where they do the fireworks display,
Mm.
and we parked it so that we could face where the fireworks were, and then we all climbed up to the top of the RV, and we had chairs and we were hanging out there. It was fun.
That
That was
sounds
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we were probably about 6 or 7 years old and we were in our camper, you know,
Yeah.
and we were on our way to Brookside, which is Rose Bowl to everybody that knows about the Rose Bowl parade or whatever, you
Right.
know. So we were in our camper on our way, and while we were on our way, a drunk driver came and hit us,
Yep.
and that was to go see the fireworks, folks, for 4th of July. But a drunk driver hit us, and stuff splashed on us.
We were screaming and yelling.
Nobody was hurt. Even the drunk driver was cool, you know. But
Well, he wasn't too cool because Chuck jumped out of the truck. He went over there and he whooped his ass. And
right,
that drunk, he was all like a little rag doll.
right, right.
Mama's all, stop hitting him and come help me get the girls out the back of the truck. You know, he dropped the drunk and the drunk just fell all down like a little marionette. It was crazy.
Oh
That
my
was crazy.
gosh. But
That
we
was
were
funny.
so hurt because look, we weren't hurt from the accident. We was
No,
hurt because we had to go back home.
yeah.
We couldn't see the fireworks.
We couldn't see the fireworks that night. We were so upset,
Yeah.
crying and carrying on.
But up here so far, no fireworks going on. But I've been hearing them in the evening,
Uh,
almost probably for about a week now.
uh,
You know, so I'm sure later on tonight I'll see some nice displays because I've been seeing some nice ones in the evening. Hopefully, I can take some pictures and
yeah,
send them to you. But
yeah,
I'm not gonna shoot any fireworks. You know,
yeah,
I'm just gonna watch. You know,
yeah. You know, you get to a certain age where all you want to do is just watch. You don't want to be trying to light a firecracker and run. Oh my God, run, run, you know.
right. I know when I used to drive trucks, I always drove during the holidays, and oh my gosh, Dre, going through state to state to state, you know, you see all those different displays. It was really beautiful, really
Wow.
beautiful. So that was nice to see. So I never really missed anything. Plus, whenever I would park at a truck stop, some truck driver got some fireworks, you know, especially in
Right.
Tennessee, because you can park in their parking lot, go buy some fireworks, and then shoot them right there. You know,
Oh, wow.
oh my gosh, girl, beautiful displays.
Wow. You know, you were a truck driver for a long, long time. Did you ever sleep like at a rest stop?
A couple of times, but then after that, I didn't want to because everything that you need is at a truck stop, which is a shower, which is, food, So when I did my downtime, I tried to stop at a truck stop. But yes, I did quite a few times, especially driving through Texas. Texas, folks, oh my gosh, if you ever do a trip through Texas and it's on that MF10, that's 897 miles that you gotta drive. And then 500 of the miles ain't nothing in between. So that's when you would have to stop at a rest stop, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Long state. So is Florida, but at least Florida had places that you could go to. You know what I mean? That's a long ride too, down that 95. But Texas, oh my gosh, horrible, horrible ride.
Did you ever have any problems as a female driver, going through, not going through, but just driving in general, like with other truckers or with people in general?
Well, you always got the snooty booties, and of course, racism still exists. So you got the racists, you know, um, who have issues, especially seeing a woman truck driver. You know what I mean? So, and then not to mention the color that I am, you know, oh, got issues because I'm making that
Right.
right. So, but other than that, I too much really didn't interact with too many people. I pretty much mind my own business, did what I had to do, fuel up, either take a shower, eat, whatever, and then go back to my truck. So I really didn't hang out, you know. But there were some spots where I could hang out at, and that was cool, and you met other women truck drivers.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool. And honey, some of them women truck drivers was doing the most. Long fingernails, boop,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
was I was just getting ready to tell you I had a lady truck driver client, as a nail client, and her nails were about that long. They were a good 3 inches.
Doing the
Yeah.
most. Wearing high heels, all kinds of makeup, hair did and everything. Me, it was like a uniform. Black is what I wore. Ponytail is what I had. And I wasn't trying to be cutesy out there. You know what I mean? I didn't need no attention. So,
Right.
woo,
Right.
doing the most. But other than that, it was fun. I mean, I like doing it just for the simple fact because you can see different sites, different states, and experience different types of foods, and especially in Louisiana. Oh my gosh, folks, to our cousins in Louisiana, oh,
Woo, woo.
got the bombest, most ever food, and then you got Florida, to our cousins and friends out there, got the bombest restaurants out there for seafood, because they got, what do you call that? When you the buffet, oh my gosh, buffet. And I ain't talking about no cheap buffet with just shrimp, or whatever. I'm talking about shrimp, crab, clams, lobster, anything that you want was on that buffet, and it was nice.
Nice.
Especially driving down the one to the Florida Keys, that was nice. That was,
Yeah.
so you have ocean on both sides.
Oh, wow. So that gave you something to look at. That's why
Yeah,
it wasn't as bad.
yeah. So that was nice. But anyway, as far as 4th of July, I mean, I've seen so many different displays of fireworks. It's not even funny. And fireworks is cheap when you buy them on the East Coast.
Right.
It's cheap and it's legal.
Yeah, it's not legal out here this year. They're trying to stop it.
What?
Yeah.
I think it's only certain parts of California that's legal, but then I could be wrong with that because for a minute it was illegal. But I think there are certain parts that is legal. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure.
Uh, I was reading on your police, Lancaster police Facebook page. It's illegal in Lancaster.
Didn't know that, but they doing them.
Yeah,
They
and
doing
they getting
'em.
arrested for it too. They had a huge this some guy had bought $500 worth of fireworks and got stopped by the police and got arrested, confiscated all of his fireworks. That's a lot of money to get confiscated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you gotta think about that guy. Okay, if you're gonna spend that much money and you're gonna do fireworks, don't be stupid. Pow, 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 and you shooting all your fireworks. One maybe every 20 minutes or something like that. You know what I mean? So he was being ridiculous. So,
Yeah,
oh well, 500 lost.
yeah. What a waste of money.
Exactly.
That's the other thing is people aren't as careful as they used to be back in the day when it comes to shooting off fireworks. Like we used to go way out in the desert and away from houses and trees and stuff, and
Right.
shoot them off there. People would do it right in their backyard and shoot off somebody else's house.
Right.
Not
Right.
thinking about what's going on.
Right.
So you got
Kind
to
of
be
scary.
careful, folks. Be
Yeah.
careful. Be mindful of other people's property. Because
Right.
you ruin their property, you pay for it.
Exactly.
Fourth of July or not.
And they probably showing Independence Day all day long.
Okay, yeah, I bet they are. I haven't even looked at TV. So
Me neither.
speaking of TV, I don't watch TV the way I used to because they don't have the type of shows we used to watch back in the day.
Right.
You know, I used to watch Martin. I used to watch
Martin.
Heart to Heart. Remember
Yeah.
Heart to Heart?
Yeah.
Uh, what was that one where the car name was Kit and it was
Knight Rider.
Knight Rider. Yep, I used to watch Knight. That was a good show.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well.
Uh, let's see
And
what
then
else.
what's the one with Tom Selleck? What's that one?
Magnum PI.
One of my
Yeah,
favorites.
yeah,
Because he was stupid.
yeah. And they just don't show shows like that anymore. Laverne and Shirley,
Right.
Shamil, Shamal, Shamal.
And but thank you for being a friend.
Girls traveling back forth and round and round again. Your
And
heart
if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you will see the look.
biscuit
I'm
with
sorry, folks.
me
I'm gonna have
and
to
the
put it this
heart
way to you.
attack when say thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
being
being
a
a
friend.
friend, but I am gonna say this: them four white women was just as hard as us. Oh my God, they didn't give a F.
that's because that's because I think two of them were Italian.
Right, right, right. Oh my God. You remember back in 1903 in Sicily? In Sicily?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Love that show. Love them all.
Yeah, they were some hardcore women.
Mm,
They,
yeah.
they they just didn't care. They were gonna do what they were gonna do, and that was it. Yeah. Okay.
That was mine.
Yeah. Okay. Be just a minute.
Then you got Good Times, Jefferson's,
Yeah.
What's Happening,
Yeah.
So.
All
Hey,
right.
girl, even Quincy. Remember Quincy?
I do remember Quincy. Yeah. I'll be right back. All right, girl, we're back. Uh-oh.
Did
That just recorded.
That's okay. It's real life.
So, anyway, I was thinking of Fantasy Island. Remember Fantasy Island? The plane, the plane.
Yeah, I do.
The little people. And at remember when you and I and Grandma and Mom went to the Arboretum and we saw the Fantasy Island house? And we were like, oh my God, it's the Fantasy Island house.
Right, right,
And we were taking pictures and looking at all the botanicals. It was beautiful.
right.
It's so beautiful.
I wish we could show everybody, but um, I don't. I mean, this is Skype, so I'm sorry, folks. Maybe next time I'll have a photo right here.
Yeah.
Booyah! But anyway,
We
that
never know
also,
what we're going to talk about. So that's why we never have photos.
right. But that also reminds me of because when they play Fantasy Island, they also play The Love Boat. Soon we'll be making na 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 na. Bad boy. Anyway. But I also like The Love Boat too. So um, that was kind of cool. And then also, I don't know if you remember these shows because they really didn't stay on that long, but it was long enough for us to remember. So I'm going to say The Hardy Boys and
Yeah.
Nancy Drew Mysteries.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember. And they were so good when we were little. They were the bomb.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah. I
I love,
liked I liked The Outer Limits. Now that was the bomb.com right there.
right,
And Twilight Zone.
right.
Yeah.
Here in the twilight, uh, uh, uh. Here in the twilight zone.
Stop in the name of
Oh Lord, here we go. And then what about Green Acres is a place to be. Na 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 na.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Max Headroom?
I never watched that. Did you
Yeah.
like it?
It was pretty cool. He was like, like that. He had a big TV head, and his face was on the TV, and then the body was there, and it was pretty cool. It was one of those science fiction type shows. So
I never watched that, but you're not the only one that's talked about that. A lot of people remember that show, and unfortunately, I was one of the ones that didn't watch it. So,
yeah, yeah. And then what about ER with George Clooney?
right.
Say that
You
was
know,
a good
one
show.
of his first shows, and then also Saint Elsewhere
Hmm.
with Zell Washington.
Yep, yep.
You know, and anyway, let's talk about Morgan Freeman and the Electric Company.
Oh, okay, okay.
A apple.
Oh Lord, that was a good one.
So, and then we got Adam 12,
Yeah,
an emergency. What is it? Emergency.
it
It
was
was
just
with the fire trucks.
I don't remember.
Okay, I was out there too.
Well, folks, this was a great walk down memory lane.
Uh, uh, uh.
But we do have to go. We can't last forever on these shows, but we will, come back to you tomorrow. So don't you forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Okay, well, before you push that button, I'm thinking maybe let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about uh uh uh. Let's talk
Da,
about
da, 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 da. Okay, so maybe we'll do one of those videos soon.
okay, because I got a story for you.
So we will see you guys next time, and tune in tomorrow, and you never know what the topic is gonna be.
Right. Love
Love
you.
y'all.
Peace.
Peace.